He avoids the contact. It's illegal. Uh-oh, and Trueno trying to pound on the chest. But went over the top to the outside. And this time, wow, Timo Cruz recovers from it. Snap forward. He's going to fly. Oh, my. We're in Fury and Santiago fight back. One half of the American Luchacore tag team. All right, welcome to American Luchacore. We've got a high-flying spectacular to start things off. These two have a rivalry outside in the Cleveland area in the past for the American Luchacore Tag Team Championships. These two amazing high flyers. Should be a fun battle. Johnny Dynamite Jr. already on a winning streak at the Taco Fest and one of the most incredible stars in all of American Luchacore. Quick shoulder tackle gets the advantage. Look at CRipton. It's the hip toss. Johnny Dynamite Jr. just got arm dragged right down, and CRipton has just as much speed and agility and quickness as Johnny Dynamite Jr., so that's going to make this challenging for him today. CRipton, one half of the Boricua Boys, current American Luchacore Tag Team Champion. The Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew failed to win the tag team titles recently, so obviously singles victories against either member of the Boricua Boys could cement the claim for a rematch for the tag team titles down the line, but there are other teams that want to challenge for those titles. Misdirection! Hurricane Rana! And down goes CRipton right there. Johnny Dynamite Jr., very streaky, likes to hit combinations and multiples. And a guillotine lock is applied. Easy checking for a submission. CRipton, an amazing masked performer of the ring. He dances, he flies, very personable with the audience, and he's on a roll. His missile drop kicks are just amazing to watch. They will take your breath away as well. Wow, what a flying Claymore-style kick. Striking CRipton in the chest with his right boot and putting CRipton down for the count, but a 2 count only. Says our official easy for all the matches this afternoon. CRipton, excellent joint flexibility, known for DDTs and head scissors, frog splashes, and more. His whole career is trying to prove people wrong, and even in this match, as a tag champion against Dynamite, you got to consider him a slight underdog, despite the fact he's a tag champion. But you never can count out either of these individuals. It is the battle of two fan favorites. They can suspend themselves in midair and do some spectacular things. Smashing elbow, and again, CRipton trying to create distance on Dynamite. Dynamite crushing CRipton in the upper back. CRipton, look at this. He avoids the contact against the corner, and it's a beautiful missile dropkick, one of his signature moves, and both individuals are down, and they're struggling to get up at this point. It's July the 1st, day 2, show 1 of American Luchacore here this afternoon. Very impressive highlight reel style of battle we've been witnessing here. There have been flying dives, there have been awesome moments already. Hundreds of fans are watching all the action break down as it exists. And CRipton with a high-flying clothesline takes Dynamite off of his feet. Big swinging and elbow attack. Nicely done by CRipton. Trying to attack the legs and the abdomen. Look at the way CRipton switches it up. And there's the axe kick. The tag champion of the Boricua Boys almost put away Dynamite from the Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew. Opening match of a spectacular 4-match lineup here today for American Luchacore. Rain is in the forecast, but we do anticipate that the action will go down and continue, weather permitting. CRipton on the way to the ropes. But watch this, Dynamite with the counter. And there's a devastating cradle shock drop from high in the air. Whoa, Dynamite surprised. CRipton was able to get up at about 2 3/4. One of the closest near falls of the entire festival thus far. Flying, diving attacks, but you would not anticipate that Johnny Dynamite Jr. would use his power against CRipton, but this might be the ideal opponent. Rarely is Dynamite not only have a height and reach advantage, but the power edge as well. He hit his head on the turnbuckle. That's it, CRipton with the huge win today. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, the American Luchacore Tag Team Champion from the Boricua Boys, CRipton! Well, give some credit to CRipton out of nowhere, finding a way to put down Johnny Dynamite Jr. in spectacular fashion, and that's very rare that you see that sportsmanship in American Luchacore. Dynamite definitely showing praise for CRipton en route to his victory right here today.
Libre here, baby! OH!
Second match this afternoon, heavyweight showdown, the Great Tiger and Savage Santiago one-on-one at American Luchacore. We're at the Royal Taco Fest on July the 1st for our afternoon show. Collar and elbow tie-up, who's going to get the better in this exchange? Savage Santiago with the size advantage and the power edge, and down goes the strong style kicking machine that is the Great Tiger. I mean, listed on various documentation, it says that the Great Tiger is well over 1,100 pounds, but I don't know. I mean, Savage Santiago is a big man, and he's very hard to move around this ring. Savage Santiago mocking the Great Tiger, not thinking very much of this wild animal at all whatsoever. He's a little uncharacteristic. I mean, he keeps screaming tiger and saying tiger, and he speaks fluent tiger. And Savage Santiago, as soon as it was mentioned he was from Cleveland, Ohio, the reign of boos is continued throughout every single footstep on the way to the ring. Watch out. There's an armbar sideways. Savage Santiago might have to reevaluate his game plan. You're not going to be able to overpower the Great Tiger with one arm now. And the Great Tiger is submission expert. Going to test the pain tolerance of one Savage Santiago in this ring. Nice snapmare takeover by the Great Tiger. Snapping kick to the back. Every strike weakens and wounds the opponent more and more, so that they are weaker to the point that they might have to give up, submit, or totally disappear, or be totally eliminated from this. And a series of kicks by the Great Tiger while Savage Santiago is in a seated position. We're very efficient right there on the 2 count. So at the moment, the Great Tiger is on a roll. He's got the momentum, but Savage Santiago stopped it in a heartbeat with that jawbreaker. And now he's just having a blast doing his impersonation of a tiger. And the Great Tiger doesn't look so great on the mat at this point. The popular international star is being smothered by Savage Santiago at this point. And Savage Santiago does some things in the ring that most others won't do. But doing things basic and trying to get the upper hand by bending and breaking rules, this is something that Savage Santiago is almost notorious for so far at the Royal Oak Taco Fest, so in my estimation. And what a clobbering left hand that was, right to the head of the Great Tiger. And now now he's just forcing his forearm straight up and down across the chest cavity of him right here. Savage Santiago just got reversed into the corner by the Great Tiger as the Tiger walks in. And it's a nice spinning heel kick. The thigh of the Great Tiger connected with the chest cavity of Savage Santiago. And he's going to go for that armbar again. The Great Tiger upside down. Notorious for this arm-breaking, cross-arm breaker submission. Very difficult to apply upside down. The crowd immediately shows a positive response right there. Savage Santiago trying to get some feeling back in that left arm. It's literally dangling off of the side of his body. Oh, for goodness sakes, what was that for? He kicked the middle rope while I was trying to climb back in. That's not fair. That should be illegal. Uh-oh, spine buster. We might see an upset here. Savage on top. Whoa, Great Tiger barely got his hand clasped on the bottom rope for the rope break. Out of bounds, this match continues. And Savage Santiago, the ruler of the ring at the moment, especially after that high-impact drop. And if the Great Tiger suffers one or two more of those, this will be over for real, for good, forever and a day. Reverse chinlock applied. Savage Santiago is a punisher in this ring. Everything he does to his opponents hurts and is devastating. And he is motivated today to make a lot of people in Michigan very unhappy. And he's notorious for it. He knows he's definitely against the grain here in Michigan. Great Tiger elevated in a seated position on the top rope on the near side. Savage Santiago might have plans on trying to drop him up in the air and down. Look at the Great Tiger. He's done this before. Check out this excellent balance by the Great Tiger. This is spectacular. How does he do it? He literally walked from one corner to the next. This is amazing. The Great Tiger showing us an amazing display. Wow, what a tomahawk-like chop that was right to that arm. Pressing kick, and the Savage Santiago got dropped right there. Oh, falling headbutt. That might be the end of the road. The Cachet, and Savage had that left leg draped under the bottom rope, but he still powered out of it anyway. This matchup continues. Great Tiger, Savage Santiago in a heavyweight clash, which has been very competitive. And we've seen a little bit of hard-hitting strikes, some technical grappling, some sound strategy. And the Great Tiger continues to work over Savage in the corner.
No mercy! No mercy!
The arm wringer applied, but Savage with the reversal. The Great Tiger couldn't stop his momentum. And there's the rolling spear! That might be it. That's a signature move. This might be the end of the road. Taking forever and a day to make the lateral press. And a 2 count there. The Great Tiger had a lot of time to recover and got his shoulder up just in time. The Great Tiger not able to get up very quickly now. These two have taken a lot out of one another in this matchup already. And it is the battle of attrition. Who's going to make a mistake? And it was Savage Santiago running in and missing everything. He might have knocked all the air out of his own lungs right there. Oh, what a leg sweeping takedown that was. And it looks to me as though, after that Russian leg sweep, that the Great Tiger is going to take flight. What's he going to do off the top rope? Oh, yeah! Moonsault press! smash off the top rope was able to put Savage Santiago away. And Savage Santiago almost has no one to blame but himself because eventually he knocked all the air out of himself, which led to the Great Tiger hitting his awesome high-flying flipping takedown to win this battle. Have arrived. The debut, the demon of fear, the Soultaker at the Royal Taco Fest and El Gran Trueno, the Lucha Punk, the Big Thunder. Yeah, there might be a storm brewing soon, but if we're up to the Soultaker, he would exterminate any and all storms from this fest. And let's see if El Gran Trueno can use speed and quickness to avoid all the strikes and the attacks from this giant monster. Clothesline attempts barely rock the bigger man. Hashtag no souls matter. And now it is the Soultaker who's going to unleash a lot of punishment. A scary, frightening individual with brute strength, jumping choke slams and cow tombstones. He is a fighting machine with the body art. A grave-digging nightmare of an individual carries a shovel to the ring. And look at the way that he manhandles El Gran Trueno, the Lucha Punk, at this moment. Raking his eyes, taking him from corner to corner, and just obliterating him with each and every one of these hard-hitting shots in the corner. What a traumatic mismatch this is. Very innovative. Oh, wow, that clothesline was nasty and vicious. This guy is a freak of nature. There is nothing like him anywhere. Whoa! Running elbow miss. This gives him a... We set up! The Soultaker has risen. And El Gran Trueno just raises his hands like, I don't know what to do. Drop kick right there. You can knock him down, but can you keep him down? It's almost impossible. El Gran Trueno, he's grazing drop kicks, not doing enough damage to the Soultaker. And he's doing anything he can. He kicked him out of the ring, but he landed on his feet. How do you stop this monster? He's invincible. He's indestructible. Watch out. Oh my, double axe handle off of the apron of the ring. My goodness, what a thrusting chop that was. And we're going on a field trip, everybody. They're striking upon one another very hard. And the action nearly spilled into the crowd for a moment there. And wait a minute! He just raked him in the eyes! What did he do that for? He can win this match outright. He doesn't have to break the rules. Oh, for heaven's sakes! He's trying to make his hand a permanent part of his body. Stop it. The Soultaker is angry and aggravated, and he's kicking it out on this rising luchador star of the ring. Don't forget it. Gran Trueno put on the brakes. He doesn't want to go head first into that steel post, one of the hardest surfaces of the ring. Well, look at that! The Soultaker went head first into the post instead. And the Soultaker absorbs the damage, shakes it off, and is like a walking zombie as he immediately tries to return back to the ring. A series of strikes, and El Gran Trueno trying to pound on the chest of the Soultaker. But that guillotine drop was very effective in stopping any momentum from being built by El Gran Trueno as the action returns back to the middle of the ring. Oh, we might see it right here. The devastating choke slam. Watch out! Oh my my goodness! He dropped him from 8 feet in the air, right onto his back. That's it! The Soultaker's won it. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Demon of Fear, the Soultaker!
I am the Demon of Fear, the Soultaker. When you deal with the Soultaker, it's no souls matter.
The Soultaker taking matters into his own hands and literally crushing the competition with ease. The American Luchacore Championship main event. This match delayed by more than 2 hours. Well, the match will happen after all. The champion must defend against 2 challengers at once. Does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose the title. Dangerous environment for the champion. The bell is sounded. We have a championship match, and James Fury has elected to leave the ring and says the other 2 can battle it out, the 2 fan favorites. Timo Cruz, one of the top-ranked Puerto Rican heavyweights in the entire world, to do battle against Little King Tiger. Little King Tiger, one of the most sensational new stars in all of Lucha Libre, the holder of the American Luchacore Championship. And there's the handshake, and this should be an impressive showdown. Puerto Rico against Mexico in this one. Anytime you can have a clashing of races, personalities, sizes, shapes, experience levels, it's going to be something special. Timo takes down Little King Tiger and sidesteps James Fury out of the ring as he went over the top to the outside. And this time, James Fury got dropped out of the ring by Little King Tiger. So the 2 Technicos have agreed that if they're going to win this match, they got to keep the 3rd one out. Spinning head scissors takeover, but all of a sudden, the eternal flame of salvation, James Fury, trying to steal the momentum. It is still very hot and humid outside. So anytime you have a chance to watch the other 2 weaken one another and get tired, the 3rd can interject and win. Flying knee drop executed by James Fury to the champion, Little King Tiger, and if he does not have usage of that left leg, his championship hopes might be totally extinguished. That championship title reign that he earned earlier this year. Wow, how about that? Yanking and pulling, and with the sit-down bomb, Little King Tiger barely kicked out in time. If Timo Cruz defeats James Fury, for example, Timo Cruz will win the championship without Little King Tiger suffering the defeat. Spike DDT, Little King Tiger no room to defend himself, but Timo Cruz saves Little King Tiger from losing the championship, but also keeps himself in this match. It's a sudden death environment. It is a race. The first to get a pinfall or submission gets the win and the title. And you can never take your eyes off Little King Tiger, because at any moment he can spring to his feet with a flurry of offense and deliver a Spanish fly and win. But James Fury, all of a sudden, taking total control of the environment. Known for a spinning back kick known as the death stand. Timo Cruz being twisted around, and there's a snapping neck breaker. You can tell the confidence of this young man has improved from one day to the next here at the Taco Fest. Main event environment. one of these three could very well be left out and will not be involved in the deciding fall. Butterfly suplex. And then trying to control the momentum. And there is mutilation, a devastating lock. And look at that, he was able to hold on to the position and pull them down again with that butterfly suplex. Very rarely do you see anyone try to execute a triplicate of those moves, but that gave Timo Cruz time to get up and recover. Timo gets reversed to the ropes by James Berry with a beautiful back elbow uppercut combination. And Timo Cruz too big to be held down at that moment. Royal Taco Fest, the main event of show number 1 this afternoon on Saturday, July 1st. More action scheduled for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Inside cradle, nearly spiked him on his head in the process. And the champion clotheslines one of the 2 challengers, and he got his shoulder up. If Fury suffers the fall to Little King Tiger, Little King Tiger retains the title and Timo Cruz will be left out. The Fury with the clothesline stops Little King Tiger. Triple threat matches are complicated in nature, but it seems like each individual is having an opportunity to try to control the other 2. But realistically, if you can eliminate one from the match, it will improve your chances dramatically to defeat the other. The ring was fortunately covered with a lot of tarp during the rain delay, and fortunately for the combatants, they have been able to perform at a very high level despite the fact that there are some wet spots. Little King Tiger having his eye raked across the top rope. An illegal maneuver, but in a triple threat environment, a triangle match, it is up to the referee's discretion whether or not to possibly count out or disqualify 1 or 2. And it's not likely in this one, considering that the championship's on the line. Couple drop kicks send both Fury and Timo Cruz to the outside. And we're having a gathering of the hardest hitters on the outside of the ring. The Little King Tiger, the champion, might have plans on taking flight. Tiger on the run, watch this! Oh my! He jumped over the top of Timo Cruz, but level Fury on the way down. That was a heck of a fall into the concrete, this parking lot. No mats on this ground. So when an individual suffers a fall like that, it kind of makes you want to wince and hope for the best. And we might see some history made, and would it be a shocker if James Fury, a virtual unknown, prior to this Taco Fest, were to walk out of here as the brand new American Luchacore champion? Little King Tiger, the champion, trying to superplex James Fury, but now Timo Cruz interferes with a clobbering shot in the back of Little King Tiger. Timo Cruz would love to try to powerbomb and suplex combination both at the same time. My goodness, Tower of Doom, and James Fury definitely took the worst of that fall. Fury got thrown over the top rope, and with Timo Cruz guiding the superplex, you saw James Fury body get spiked onto the mat and bounced off the mat. But in the process, Timo Cruz successfully powerbombed Little King Tiger, and he's also slow to get up. But I don't know if you noticed, Timo Cruz, his entire spine was totally out of alignment when he tried to loft one and the other at the same time. So this is the complicated nature of this main event situation when everyone gets tired and broken down. Who does that favor? And you have to think Little King Tiger, with his endurance and his size and his speed, the element of surprise, and the fact that there are still some that have no idea what he's capable of, even though he's the champion. And that's a little bit of a scary sight when you know, when you have a newcomer that is on the rise in all pro wrestling and Lucha Libre, and he's able to win and dominate like he has, and we still haven't seen his very best, anything is possible. James Fury now getting a second win, but Timo Cruz has finally gotten to his feet and chops down Fury. In the battle of Rudos and Technicos, some might declare that Little King Tiger is the main technical in this match, but Timo Cruz, a heavyweight with a number of heavyweight titles in his repertoire, in his past, and his resume. My goodness, spinning overdrive, and he almost beat him right there. Timo Cruz, in the last split second, was able to boot James Fury off of the body of Little King Tiger. And Timo Cruz looks to win the American Luchacore Championship for the first time as he kicks off a James Fury. And it's a nice diving cutter, rolling cutter by Timo Cruz. But notice, Fury rolled out of the ring. You can't beat Fury if he's not in the ring. And Timo Cruz just noticed that his chances of winning against that opponent have been significantly diminished. Timo looks to finish off Little King Tiger in this triple threat match for the American Luchacore Championship. And when it comes to triangle matches in Lucha Libre, anything is potentially possible. Series of headbutts, and Timo took the fall off the ropes very hard. Yeah, swanton bomb! He did it. Little King Tiger still a champ.
God damn it!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still the American Luchacore Champion, Little King Tiger! A main event, hours in the making, and it has a very positive result. Little King Tiger still the man to beat in all American Luchacore.
Look at this face, damn it! This is a TV face!
You never know, James Fury might one-on-one get a rematch against Little King Tiger down the line, but look at this. Little King Tiger showing some mad respect to Timo Cruz after that one. Timo suffering the fall, but that was a heck of a contest. You would have to consider that a bit of an upset considering Timo Cruz's experience and his size and power. Will we see the handshake after the fact? Look at that. Great show of sportsmanship here at the Royal Oak Taco Fest as Timo Cruz raises the hand of the winner, Little King Tiger. A very special battle with an awesome ending, an incredible contest, one of the most competitive championship matches in American Luchacore history just took place. Here's a rematch from our earlier afternoon show at the Royal Oak Taco Fest. CRipton, the tag champ, defeated Johnny Dynamite Jr. This, the return match. Will Dynamite be able to get that win back? You never know. Collar and elbow tie-up. High-flying, fast-paced cruiserweight action. You cannot blink. You never know what you might miss. Big cartwheel early. CRipton. First time they met earlier this afternoon, we saw moments in which Johnny Dynamite Jr. outpowered CRipton several times and used some very impressive high-impact offense to soften CRipton up just ever so slightly, but he wasn't able to score the win. Well, this afternoon be a totally different story as Johnny Dynamite Jr. with the shoulder tackle puts down CRipton momentarily. Nice leapfrog of a very nimble, very quick, fast luchador. There's the battle of Puerto Rico against Puerto Rico here. Spinning X's just in the drop kick, and Johnny Dynamite Jr. rolls to the outside. Royal Oak Taco Fest. It's the evening show. CRipton through the middle and top to the outside. Beautiful body attack. And Johnny Dynamite Jr. suffers the fall into the concrete below. The pavement, the parking lot. No pads. It's as real as it gets when you take a fall out here.
Let's go, people!
As CRipton, the tag champion, was going to try to re-enter the ring, but Dynamite miscalculated his elbow smash. The elbow drop missed completely. He might have done damage to himself. CRipton off the top. High cross body press, but look at the power of Dynamite catching him in midair. Wow, spinning Uranagi suplex slam. Johnny Dynamite Jr. rarely does that to any opponent, but to CRipton, a smaller opponent, he has the power advantage and he has the height and the reach as well. 2 count says easy. This match nearly stole the show in the first half, and we might see these two actually take this show over right now. Knife edge chop executed by Dynamite. It's CRipton eats the clothesline. The rivalry that has existed between members of the Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew and the Puerto Rico Boys is quite evident, and everyone knows that for a very long time in the East Coast and in the Midwest, as well as Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew were the team to beat, but the Puerto Rico Boys have, in recent years, proven that they are the dominant tag team in that scene. An American Luchacore has some depth when it is the tag team division. Beautiful snapping neck breaker by Johnny Dynamite Jr. One of his signature moves as he hooks both legs, but a 2 count there. When you have depth in the tag team division, it always makes things interesting where any team could step up on any night and win the tag titles. But in this festival format, CRipton's been in attendance, his partner. Not medically cleared yet, but when he does return, you never know when those tag team titles will be on the line and who will step up to challenge for those titles in the future. Swing and a miss by Dynamite twice. It's CRipton up in the air. Meteor drop, nicely done by CRipton, but he's slow to get up. He took a lot of punishment moments ago. He's having a hard time trying to get back to his feet. American Luchacore outside in the Elements. We're at Royal Oak, Michigan's Taco Fest. 5 days this year, 10 Lucha Libre shows. This is the 4th show out of 10. The crowd trying to hype up CRipton to get back to his feet. Runs in, and we got a bit of a slugfest going down. This is not what we witnessed in their first clash, and things are getting a little tense and heated between these two. Hurricane executed by Dynamite. And CRipton on spaghetti legs, hard to stand upright. Oh, high cross body press, our shoulders down. Not long enough. I don't know if Easy got a good enough look at that. Worth taking a look at that from another angle. But Dynamite was the man on top in that situation for that pinning combination. Oh, snapping head scissors, takeover. Very impressive maneuver executed by CRipton. The tag champion's up. Johnny Dynamite Jr.'s up, and there's a running back elbow smash. Oh, look at that. The shoulder thrust in the corner. And he landed on the ring apron. Gamanguri strike. That kick did the damage, and look at CRipton climbing to the top. High cross body press. But a 2 count only. This is why American Luchacore is one of the top rising new promotions in the scene. You get to see high-flying action. You get to see the heavyweights slug it out. You get to see the clashing of the races. You get the opportunity to see the differences in backgrounds, body sizes, creeds, colors, nationalities, levels of experience as well. Look at that. This time, CRipton head scissor Johnny Dynamite Jr. in a kneeling position on the middle rope. Revolutionary kick denied. I think CRipton got tripped up. He got rolled up. That's it. Dynamite won it. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner of the opening contest, Johnny Dynamite Jr. That match could have gone either way. Johnny Dynamite Jr. with a sneaky pinning attempt at the last moment. Obviously, CRipton did more damage to his own leg than anything else, and that matchup could have gone either way. And now they're 1-1 here at the Taco Fest. challenge is on. The Lucha Punk wants another piece of Timo Cruz here today. Timo Cruz, the General, one half of the Puerto Rican Wrecking Crew, an awesome heavyweight with cruiserweight skill. This guy can move very well for a big man, and you never know what he's capable of. Hard-hitting, great pinpoint accurate striker, and more. But you cannot underestimate Lucha Punk, who has definitely shown off his skills in the main event of the Royal Oak Taco Fest already. Quick arm drag, but Timo Cruz recovers. Snapping head scissors takeover, and this Lucha Punk is on fire. Nice snapping hurricane rana, Timo Cruz trying to roll to the outside. The crowd was excited. They were cheering and chanting. But look at this. Oh boy, flying body attack. But Timo caught him. And he threw him right back around into the ring. Obviously, the size differential between the two, when you have a flying projectile and a missile hitting you from any and all angles, and it's smaller than you might be able to deflect the damage. And I think that's what Timo Cruz did right there. Straight kick with the right boot, a penning combination, and El Gran Trueno. Literal translation, the Big Thunder. We had some weather reports that were contradictory, whether there were going to be storms in the afternoon or the evening. And although there was a little bit of rain and slowed things down temporarily, we are back to action, and here is the evening event. Timo Cruz going high and low on the Lucha Punk as he's down on the mat, and Timo Cruz measuring him while he's down flat on the mat. Live Lucha Libre Wrestling brought to you by American Luchacore, sponsored by Jars Cannabis. Timo Cruz, a fixture of this Royal Oak Taco Fest last year as well as this year, and he's showing why. This guy is a hard-hitting, very brutal, very animated and vocal force inside of the squared circle. He has the attitude, there's no doubt about it. Easy, the official, making the count, but he said it was a 2 count there. Timo Cruz, versatile enough to wrestle any style. You never know when he's going to hit those rolling cutters, spears, rolling takedowns, the sit-down bombs, and more. One of the top stars of American Luchacore for a reason. There is the excellent upper body strength and power that Timo Cruz possesses. With one shot, he can level and flatten the competition, and he just did so right there. The General, the boss of American Luchacore, the flying heavyweight fortress, very capable. And he will put the pressure on any and all opponents of all shapes and sizes. Oh, he slid under the ring. Oh, grazing shot right there. Trying to do damage and maybe break the jaw of the Lucha Punk. Got rows and rows of fans lined up in every direction watching the action break down, but a 2 count says our official easy. Timo Cruz using up a lot of energy. How much endurance does he have to handle the pressure against Lucha Punk in this one? You know what it is? All this offense right there. Slice sprint. Look at that! Out of nowhere! Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Lucha Punk, El Gran Trueno! Out of nowhere, El Gran Trueno surprises Timo Cruz and puts him down for the count in that tremendous challenge match. Now it's 1-1, and interestingly enough, El Gran Trueno offering Timo Cruz an opportunity to shake hands, maybe to get back up. Well, we see a measure of sportsmanship by these 2 great athletes after that one. Excellent effort by both. The Lucha Punk got the win right there today.
Yo, listen, you really about to see what I do. Yeah!
these two hard-hitting heavyweights that have a grudge to settle. It is a clash of totally different styles and levels of experience, and the fans can't stand the man from Cleveland, the Savage Santiago. Oh, shoulder tackle by the bigger man, and Tommy Johnson doesn't look like prime time anything right now. What potty language used by Savage Santiago at our family-friendly spectacular. Swing and a miss, and look at this, the primetime man starting to fire back. Savage Santiago with no answer. High flying shoulder tackle. That knocked the bigger man off of his feet. And now Tommy Johnson might introduce Savage Santiago to all sorts of parts of the ring, including the top turnbuckle, covered by a very thin layer of padding. Wow, Savage Santiago melting in the sun and being smashed repeatedly along that top turnbuckle and support. And now we're seeing more of the same. He did this earlier. Tommy Johnson making Savage Santiago into silly putty right now. I don't even know if he could stand up on his own. Prime time, setting him up for a run. Oh, he telegraphed the drop kick too early, and Savage was ready. That's what happens when you have an opportunity to gain experience from previous action in an American Luchacore ring, and that running strike was impressive.
It's how Cleveland does it!
Savage Santiago trash talking with the crowd. Line and lines of fans from each and all angles watching the action right here. Savage Santiago has plans on turning the primetime Tommy Johnson into a poster. A poster that many of these young fans can place on their walls and show appreciation to the amazement that is Savage Santiago inside of this ring. Oh, he clobbered him right there, for heaven's sakes. No defense whatsoever by the primetime Tommy Johnson. Oh, for goodness sakes again. Did you hear the impact of that clothesline? That was serious right there. It almost wiped him out. That was almost the end of the road for Tommy Johnson. Tommy known for the closed caption, the fireman's carry stunner, as well as the curtain jerker, the pedigree pile driver. But at this point, I don't know if Tommy Johnson can use all of his experience in pro wrestling. With his ground and pound, basketball, football, background, among others. Multiple sport athlete, an athlete throughout his entire tenure as a young man into his defined form here. He did not make him pass out. He's still fighting. And Savage Santiago's eyes are bugging out of his head. He can't believe that Tommy Johnson's still alive in this matchup. Johnson elbows to the bread basket. He did. He let go of the hold. Back and forth. He hit the flying forearm. He hit that earlier to beat Savage before. But look at this. Santiago trying to leave the ring so he cannot score the win. Where is he going? He's intentionally walking away from this matchup. Oh, head first into the solid steel barricade. Goes Savage Santiago. And Johnson taking the fight to the Savage on the outside. Where is he going to take him? Oh my! He knocked out half of the barricade. Savage Santiago draw an imprint with white chalk of his whole body all over this area in the parking lot. I hope the cops got a version of that. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh my! Back first against the edge of the ring. There's a solid steel beam supporting the ring post. One of the hardest surfaces of the ring. Wait a minute, what happened? Primetime Tommy Johnson did not enter the ring by the official's 10 count. The referee Easy has awarded this match as a result of a count out to Savage Santiago. What an emotional conclusion. Savage Santiago stole the win. After all, an American Luchacore. Tommy Johnson was robbed. That was not fair. Here we are, the main event. Earlier this afternoon, the triple threat match was postponed due to a rain delay. Little King Tiger got the win on Timo Cruz. James Fury was not defeated in that match. Fury now gets his one-on-one rematch here tonight. Little King Tiger with a huge head scissors takeover, spiking James Fury on his head early. Oh, Enziguri. Little King Tiger trying to win this match quickly. What a nip-up by this amazing new athlete from Mexico. The current #1 man in American Lucha, the champion of them all. Wait a minute! He's gonna fly! Oh my! Suicide dive! And Little King Tiger hit his target. And my goodness, the crowd erupts in pleasure after that. James Fury doesn't know what hit him. The previous match was not this kind of physical. Did you hear the impact? Did you hear the hand snapping off of the chest and the skin and the layers of tissues and muscle fibers of James Fury right there? Oh no! Fury exploded to his feet with a clothesline and took Little King Tiger down. The challenger has a chance to win it all. You are not going to beat Little King Tiger with a couple pairs of hands. With one pair of hands, that's not going to work. And now, James Fury with a blatant attack to the forearm and now trying to weaken the high flyer with this reverse chinlock. The crowd has learned a lot about James Fury in recent matches in American Luchacore. He can handle his own, and now he's got a chance to be the #1 athlete in all of this promotion. A brand new rising promotion that has had events in Ohio, in Wisconsin, in Michigan, Indiana, and beyond. His hand almost dropped the third time. Barely. Little King Tiger stays alive. Oh, Fury dragging him down with 2 handfuls and scalp, trying to rip and tear that mask, that sacred mask of Little King Tiger that protects his identity. And already the damage done to that right leg. Post-match attacks, beatdowns, interferences, and distractions. It's got to end somehow, and Fury's going to try to steal his title here. Oh, snap suplex. This might be it. Little King Tiger escapes. 2 count there. This match isn't over yet. It continues. Little King Tiger, known for a Spanish fly. A wild animal who's had ties with the Great Tiger. James Fury, better be careful. You can't get in the official's face that often. You might get disqualified, and then you lose your chance to be the champion. Remember, Fury has to pin or submit Little King Tiger in order to win the title. Countouts and disqualifications aren't going to help his cause, especially if he loses that way. Little King Tiger's very adept to using acrobatic skills, agility, and tumbling to win battles. Watch this! Oh! Nice! Inverted side slap, and Little King Tiger again. Very close to suffering his demise right there. And you can see the element of shock and surprise and amazement when James Fury wasn't able to put him away right there. This is our main event. High-flying elbow drop. James Fury controlling the champion in this, our main event of night 2 here at the Royal Oak Taco Fest. Very hot and humid outside. Humidity as close to 100% as it can get, 80+ degrees. The ring with some dampness from an impeding storm that took place earlier today. Our athletes are putting their bodies on the line to prove a point. Who is the best in American Luchacore? Whoa! Little King Tiger ate the corner hard. Look at that, he caught up his foot in time. James Fury in trouble here. Watch this, from the top. Blockbuster neck breaker. Is that enough? Can Little King Tiger retain his title? But both men are going to struggle to get to their feet here. Lots of fans here at the Taco Fest cheering on both athletes, but in particular, they want to see the champion retain his championship with some sort of a flying body attack or even some sort of a spin kick. Fury eats the right hand. And again, Little King Tiger too fast for James Fury right here. And his speed is impressive. Watch this! Springboard cross body press! How did he move in opposite directions so quickly? No! 2 count there. James Fury still in this. James Fury, the challenger. Totally facing the other direction. Can't even see his opponent right now. That didn't work the last few times. The DDT! He spiked him on his head! What a gnarly way to land. And we might see Little King Tiger take flight. And he set the swanton bomb earlier with great amazement. This guy has awesome hang time when he jumps off the top rope. Little King Tiger climbing all the way to the top. Watch out! Yeah! Swanton bomb! 1, 2, wait a second, what the heck was that? Savage Santiago blatantly tried to interfere to stop this match. Just when Little King Tiger was about to win it. What is the meaning of this? Savage Santiago trying to ruin the festival for everyone here. Little King Tiger the winner by disqualification. That's more than obvious. Wait a minute! Timo Cruz! Timo Cruz! Trying to save Little King Tiger from further harm. Oh, that was totally out of hand. And James Fury doesn't even care about the fact that Savage Santiago lost this match.
You don't think we're going to end it like that, do you? What is it? Big little big brother, is that what it is? Huh? You're the little brother. He's the big brother, is that what it is? These people that come and spend their hard-earned money to just watch you guys beat up Little King Tiger. So, where I come from, you know what we do? We're going to have ourselves a little tag team match. Right here, right now.
Will we see Fury and Santiago against Timo and the Tiger? Bonus tag team main event. This should be interesting. Here we go. Oh, we've got a street fight breaking down at the Taco Festival for the main event of night 2. Timo paired off with Santiago, the Little King Tiger, and James Fury. Oh, head first into the steel barricade. Santiago's felt that before, just moments ago. The action's breaking down all over the place. Little King Tiger lighting up James Fury right here. Look at Fury and Santiago fight back. This is crazy. It's getting out of hand here at the Taco Fest. Royal Oak, Michigan's never going to be the same again after this one. The referee's lost all control. Oh my! Turnabout's fair play now, and the little King Tiger says he can take more. Deserve that after what happened earlier. Oh yeah, got action in the crowd. Barry sent over the barricade. Timo follows him over the top. And a lot of energy's been expended by these individuals earlier. Participants slowing down. Obviously, a lot of damage was inflicted on the outside of the ring. The steel barricade's been used as a weapon. And that suplex by Little King Tiger almost put away James Fury. This, our bonus main event, considering that the previous match ended in very negative, controversial consequences. The sequence of events leading up to this match, I mean, it's been ongoing. Santiago and his recent faction joining forces with the likes of James Fury in order to inflict harm to the favorites of American Luchacore. What a clothesline by James Fury, and the champion got wiped out pretty badly right there. Fury dragging Little King Tiger by his scalp towards the near corner on the left-hand side of the screen. And Santiago putting all the weight on his left leg and just thrusting it through the throat of the champion Little King Tiger in our bonus tag team main event.
That's a little kick, bro.
Huge swinging left hand by the man from Cleveland, the heavyweight slugger. Got a very controversial victory earlier today against primetime Tommy Johnson. So it's a little peculiar as to how this tag team match came about. And look at this, Santiago biting Little King Tiger through the mask. That's unheard of.
If you about to cross over because you're too big.
I think Santiago wanted a small snack and he wanted to nibble on Little King Tiger's head. No, 2 count there. Well, anytime you get that nickname, the Savage, you're going to do some animalistic things more than a tiger can ever deliver. Santiago has Little King Tiger like silly putty in his hands, trying to put him to sleep. And what's Fury doing? James Fury from behind! Oh, come on! He just dragged down the General Timo Cruz right onto the edge of the ring. One of the hardest surfaces of this entire ring, made of solid steel and supports and wooden planks. And Santiago and Fury having a great time wrecking the Puerto Rican wrecking Cruz, Timo Cruz, and and the current champion from Mexico City, Mexico, Little King Tiger. Tag has been made. And moments ago, these two were doing plenty of damage to Little King Tiger until Timo was able to arrive on the scene to make the rescue, or that's what we thought. It'd be a real shame if all this happened for nothing, and Timo Cruz couldn't help Little King Tiger after all. Remember, Little King Tiger defeated Timo Cruz in a triple threat. Is Timo Cruz a friend or an enemy? There's the tag. Wow, what a leaping kick that was. Timo Cruz showing great balance. There's the super kick. Wow, what a string of high, heavy-hitting super kicks by Timo Cruz. Oh, here's another one. Savage Santiago crumbled and fell very easily down onto the canvas. There it is! The Timo driver, and Little King Tiger hooks the hit, the Swanton bomb onto James Fury in this tag. There it is. I don't think Santiago's going to break up that pinning attack. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners of the bonus tag team main event, the General Timo Cruz and the American Luchacore champion, Little King Tiger! What an emotional tag team showdown that was! We saw brawling, we saw high flying, we saw physicality, and we saw a lot of intensity in that final battle here tonight. After an ending to the night, Savage Santiago and James Fury had their chance to laugh it off, but it was not enough.